Welcome back to another episode of What Am I Doing With My Life? Today's video is going to be me sharing the top 5 vegan restaurants in Bali. Actually top 10, but I'm going to split these videos into 2 different parts because I sort of organized the different restaurants according to like area in Bali. So that's what this video is going to be about. It's just me sharing my favorite vegan restaurants in Bali. I was in Bali for a month like a couple months ago and I ate my heart out there. I literally went out to eat at least twice a day, every single day, and I do not regret it. It's just so cheap and the food there is so good, and I just felt it was my duty to share these places with you. Like I said, this video is going to be split in 2 parts, and this is part 1. So this is going to be me sharing the top 5 places in the Canggu Seminyak area. That is like a really popular touristy area near the ocean, or it's on the beach. They're like beach towns. So I'm gonna be sharing the top 5 places in that area because there's just so many vegan places that I had to pick 10 instead of 5. Part 2 video is going to be top 5 places, vegan restaurants in Bali in Ubud. And yeah, I have footage from all the places that I went, so I'll be showing you guys some of the food that I tried. And I'm just gonna kind of explain the places and some of the meals I had that were really good and why they are, and why like it's my favorite place. So none of these restaurants are in any particular order. I just put the top 5. It's not like, you know, they're ranked 1 to 5 because they're just so good. I just kind of clumped them all together. So hopefully that makes sense. So we are going to start with Peloton Super Shop. So it's located in Canggu. You may or may not have heard of it if you follow Elsa's Wholesome Life. She actually did a collaboration with Peloton Super Shop and has a couple dishes that she created for their menu. So I actually had the honor of trying one of the dishes. I think it was called the Aloha Bowl, and it is so good. It had this tempeh on it that was seriously the best tempeh ever. Let me just tell you, Bali knows how to make tempeh. Well, I think tempeh is actually from Indonesia, but the tempeh in Bali is seriously amazing. I don't know what they marinate it in or how they cook it or how they make it, but it's the greatest thing on earth. Honestly, I think I like tempeh more than tofu ever since coming back from Bali. It's amazing. And the Aloha Bowl, the tempeh on it is really, really good. So Peloton Super Shop is sort of this like cycling inspired shop, and it's definitely like has a lot of comfort foods but with a really healthy twist. So I would definitely consider Peloton to be like a pretty healthy restaurant. They do like smoothies, smoothie bowls, really good drinks and juices. They have some burgers as well, but my all-time favorite meal that they have is the quesadilla. I think when I was there, my boyfriend and I literally got the quesadilla like, I mean, we got it every single time we went to Peloton, and we went to Peloton quite a few times because it was just down the street from where we were staying. And the quesadilla is amazing. It's definitely not like a quesadilla if you're familiar with like normal quesadillas. I guess it's not what you would expect. It doesn't have like cheese in it or vegan cheese or anything. It's just like sauteed veggies inside, and then it comes with a side of guacamole and jalapenos and like vegan sour cream, and it is so good. So I definitely recommend, if you ever go to Peloton or happen to find yourself there, definitely get the quesadilla. It's amazing. But I didn't get to try everything on the menu, but I would assume that everything on the menu is really good because all the things that I had were really good. They have amazing bowls and salads. I remember the first time I went there, I got like this falafel salad that was amazing. Just really good. I'm not a big salad person, but their salads are really tasty and also actually fill you up, and their portion sizes are also really good. So definitely recommend Peloton. Okay, so number 2 is Kind Community, and this is located in Seminyak, which is pretty much next to Canggu and also another beach town, a little bit more like upscale. And Kind Community, again, you may have seen this on Instagram. It's a very Instagrammable cafe. It has like pink walls and it has little like Instagram walls you can take pictures at, and it's just one of those, you know, really trendy cafes in Bali. They're really well known for their freak shakes, which are like these milkshakes. They have an Oreo one, and then I have like a caramel salted popcorn one, and they're amazing. I definitely recommend the Oreo one. That one was by far the best. So good. Kind Community is really good for like breakfast and lunch foods. I think I actually only went there for breakfast. They also have a whole like menu that's just different toasts. So like avocado toast, or you can get half and half, and you can kind of like design your own toast, and you can add like all these different toppings. So I did that one day and that was really good. And then another thing that I had there was their breakfast sandwich. I don't remember what it was called, but I think they only have one breakfast sandwich, and it was so good. I wasn't even that hungry, and I didn't have that high expectations, but it was amazing. Like one of the best sandwiches, especially breakfast sandwiches I'd ever had. And they have these like fried eggs that are vegan but look and taste like a real fried egg. It's so crazy. I don't know how they make them, but they had one of those in the sandwich and it was amazing. Honestly, like I love eggs and like obviously I'm vegan so I don't eat eggs, so that was just like a dream come true for me. Their food's amazing. Also recommend. So Kind Community also has a sister cafe called GIF Cafe, which I think is located in Canggu, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it is. It's located in Canggu. So GIF Cafe is an amazing cafe because they actually donate all of their profits to charities and animals and people in need. So that is just seriously amazing, and it's a great cafe to support. And what I love about them is they actually do like traditional sort of Indonesian food that is all vegan. So that's amazing because obviously most of the traditional authentic Indonesian restaurants in Bali don't really have vegan options, or you know, it might be iffy if they're vegan, or like, you know, whatever, they don't specialize in vegan food. So this place does vegan Indonesian food, and they also do the fried eggs. Since they're a sister cafe, they use like the same eggs. And I got the mie goreng, I think, which is, or was it nasi goreng? I think it's mie goreng, which is the fried noodles, and that's a really popular dish in Indonesia, and it was so good with the fried egg on top. They also do breakfast as well, so they do like pancakes and waffles in the morning and things like that, which I never actually got to try. I only went there once and just got the Indonesian food, but I definitely recommend because I think it's important when you travel to actually experience the authentic cuisine. All right, so the next one is called Plant Cartel, and this is also located in Canggu. But anyways, Plant Cartel is one of the few places in Bali actually that you get like real vegan junk food. So they do loaded fries, nachos, different types of, all these different types of burgers. I think their black bean burger is really good. They do like a double patty, like a Big Mac kind of thing, I think. And their hot dog is amazing. I think it was probably my favorite thing there. And they also do, they do like crazy things. They do like little donut hole bites. They have tacos, they do salads, they do kind of just a little bit of everything, but it's definitely one of those places if you're like craving like a burger and chips or something like that, definitely recommend Plant Cartel. It's really cute inside. It's also a pretty Instagrammable place if you're into that. Okay, so the last place is, I don't want to say it's my favorite, but honestly it's probably my favorite. I would just go back to Bali for this place. And it's called I Am Vegan Babe. It's located in Canggu as well. And this place had just opened when we got there actually, and my friend had told me about it because my friends were in Bali and they went there and they actually met the owner, and the owner is so sweet. The staff there is amazing. Like seriously, whenever we would go to eat there, she would like bring us just like all these free samples of food for us to try. But this place is, I would not consider it like healthy, but their menu is so extensive that there's so many different options. Like they have salad if you want a salad, they have burgers if you want a burger, they literally have fried chicken and waffles. Their smoothie bowls are amazing, so good. Their breakfast menu, they have a lot of like Mexican inspired dishes, which I mean, I'm from Southern California and Mexican food is just like, you know, a big part of my soul. I love Mexican food so much, so that was really amazing. They do like these little loaded toasts, which I actually forget what they're called in Spanish. And then they do these cinnamon rolls that are seriously insane. And it's like the only place I could find in Bali that does cinnamon rolls. They're huge, and their frosting is like, instead of like buttercream frosting or cream cheese frosting that cinnamon rolls usually have, it's like custard icing, and it's so good. They're like warm and gooey. Oh, so good. My gosh, I miss that so much. I'm like salivating just thinking about it. And then they also do cakes, and they do a red velvet vegan cake. That is the best cake I've ever had in my life. Would 100% go back to Bali just to go to I'm Vegan Babe and get the cake and the cinnamon roll. So good. I think if I went back to Bali, I would probably eat this place pretty much every day. Okay, so those are the top 5 vegan restaurants in Canggu Seminyak area in Bali. But yeah, I'll do part 2, so make sure you watch that also. I'm going to be sharing the top 5 vegan restaurants in Ubud, and they are amazing as well. So don't think that this is it, because Bali has way more than this. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're not vegan and you're not planning on going to Bali anytime soon, then I hope this at least just entertained you. If not, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye!